Swampy, you're in another video. This just broke out actually. Halo Studios, new name, new engine, new game, new philosophy. Ahead of the final match of today's 2024 Halo Worlds Championship, I'm gonna be honest with you, I had no idea that was even happening today. If I'm completely honest with you. Sorry, Halo, I had no idea your World Championship was going on today. I was busy watching the Marvel Twitch Rivals event, the Marvel 2 Twitch Rivals event. That's what I was looking at. Sorry, Halo, didn't know that was even going on and everything. So it depicted the landscape you might expect from the Halo series, Forerunner architecture, jutting and dramatic landscapes inspired by the Pacific Northwest, gorgeous fields of ice, even a Vesta blighted and consumed by the flood. We, of course, saw a glimpse of Master Chief and his iconic enemies, even a Banshee arcing past the arcing past the camera. But what we saw wasn't look back. It was something entirely new. All right, so let's check this out right here. Let's see what they got here. We have to go beyond. Yeah, give me that 4K.
Chris Matthews, take one. Mark.
This is Casey Wu, take one. Mark.
I was told that I can just be my authentic self, Chris.
For 6 years, I don't want to be in front of a camera.
There's so much to do and so much fun to be had when you play Halo that I feel like I never run out of things to do.
I love intricate stories that take place across lots of different worlds, have lots of different meaningful
Like that sweater. Just throw that out there.
characters.
What made Halo successful at the beginning? What is the legacy of Halo and what's the soul that we want to bring forward? And what's the...
What was the last good Halo game for you guys? I think for me it was ODST. I mean, I like Halo 2. I didn't play much of 3, but ODST, something about that one was I was like, this is sick. This game's awesome. You didn't like the story Infinite? Hey, you know, you're not alone with that one. You really hope the new Halo isn't as shitty as Infinite was? We'll find out. I know 3 was good. I did hear good things about 3 from others. I didn't play it. I played 2, and then I think I was like, I don't know what I was doing when 3 came out, but I played a lot of hours of 2. Then ODST, I play a lot in that as well. So you never played Halo either, Lemons? Interesting. You don't want to hear that guy's voice? Double kill. Killing spree. You don't want to hear that guy's voice? Reach was good, yes. But I think ODST was probably the last one for me. You never played Halo. Wow, love you never played Halo. Never owned a Halo. God damn. All right. Well,
craft of
learning something new here. Why does this keep popping up?
And how do we set our studio at best to go deliver?
Oh, 100% the trilogy was the
We
best.
had to make a change.
It was
in
meant to
order
end.
take us
But then now they're just like
When I first
milking
heard
it.
about Halo moving on Unreal Engine, my first thought was this is going to be a really hard secret to keep.
I think fans are going to be excited about the future of Halo because of the possibilities that are afforded us by using Unreal.
Before, we really had to split our focus.
So they're going to Unreal Engine 5.
Building an engine, supporting it, being really kind of a tech company and a studio at the same time. Since we've made the
How does it make the game better?
shift to UE, we can bring Halo forward in ways that people have never seen before while still being true to what Halo is.
The Foundry project was an effort to show ourselves how far we can push things using Unreal 5.
New studio art director, Chris, came to me and said, hey, I have this crazy idea.
He said,
What's your crazy
"Hey, there's this
idea,
thing called
Chris?"
Project Foundry that I want to do. Let's make it happen.
Foundry specifically.
I think they need to make like a Halo BR game, you know? Or do they just focus on Halo as a multiplayer? Like, do you really want to play Halo as a story mode? Or do you just want the multiplayer of Halo? Didn't 343 get rid of a lot of upper management kind of recently? I have no idea. But I think this is now this is no longer 343. This seems like this is Halo Studios, a new name. Well, I guess 343 is now Halo Studios now.
Is based around the same concept of the Foundry in Halo lore. It's the place where Halo rings are born.
God damn, this is Halo? Hey, this looks good. Look at that water.
It's not a game, it's a research project for our studio so we can prepare ourselves for the next steps of making Halo games.
Hey, that looks good. Market's already filled with overgrown BR.
The original Halo
That's
franchise.
But like, what about like it was like a Halo multiplayer game? Like they didn't really focus on the story mode. You know, do you want your story mode?
Was a graphic showcase. It was best in class.
Yeah, because that's what
was.
people want in a Halo game. Amazing water effects. Wow, Swampy. I got excited about. Are you picking on me, Swampy? That's Swampy. Novocado. Sorry, Swampy. I just saw your name just now. You're picking. Yeah, I can't like water effects.
First was released, and that's what Halo needs to be again.
A new dawn.
So once Project Foundry had been approved, we took the entire creative team. And
I hate
we
PvP
ideated
in
on
general.
3 locations.
I only
Something
ever
old,
play Halo for
something
the
new,
story.
Something really alien.
But then you got Infinite. What did that do for you?
Northwest, which is sort of traditional Halo biome.
We were trying to shove as much foliage in there as humanly possible to make it really feel like you're on a hike in
The longevity of Halo is always going to be multiplayer. Always.
Cascades.
The Cold Lands, which was the second biome that we took on, it was more of a technical showcase.
Play through it
where we
once
could
and
play
uninstall
with
it? Well, then look at
shaders,
that.
We could play
You
with
see?
deformable landscapes and terrains. Unreal affords us more opportunities.
This looks really
than we've
good,
ever had in
though.
the past.
On the surface, it might just look all like snow, but how many layers of things combine to really give that winter
There's our
look?
Banshee.
And then our third biome was the Blightlands, which is any land that's been completely taken over by the flood.
I wanted to give our team the opportunity.
Is it odd that just looking at this kind of makes me think about where's Gears of War now? Like I want to see Gears of War in this,
Land that's been completely taken over by the flood.
You can have all the water effects you want, but if the game is BS with overpriced battle passes and FOMO, then cool. Enjoy your crud game that has great environment. Wow, Navocado just coming in here with the attitude and everything here. The game's gonna be free on Game Pass anyway. So
wanted to give our team the opportunity to really express an alien world, a really alien world, taking something way further than they may have actually done in previous Halo games.
What's impressed me about watching the Halo team work in Unreal is how beautiful everything looks, how incredible the environments look. I don't think we've seen anything quite like it in Unreal Engine before.
Fortunately,
Very
we have a
interesting.
studio that's really passionate about Halo, about the look and the feel, and I think there's a lot of hunger to really collaborate, to move forward together.
Foundry.
What the hell? I just saw this guy's foot. I didn't realize it was his. I didn't realize it was his foot. I honestly thought he was showing butt crack just now. All I saw was the paleness. I was like, oh my god! I don't think this guy. They didn't tell this guy like, hey, maybe you should change your position. I thought it was butt crack just now. But you still have to pay for Game Pass. That doesn't include the Battle Pass that we all know it will have. We don't even know what the game is. They're just showing a new engine and where they're going. That's all. There's no game announcement. They're just showing off their new engine because they're moving on to Unreal Engine 5 instead of using their current engine, whatever engine that is. I don't even know what their engine is in the first place. But they're just showing off where they're going. They haven't announced any game, as far as I know, until we get to the end of the video. They're just showing off, hey, this is the direction we're putting Halo right now. So
it was an initiative that touched on every part of the creative process, everything from concept art, VFX, characters, vehicles, and weapons to make the future games of Halo.
Creating an asset
I will be cautiously optimistic about a new Halo. Same feeling I have about the new Fable. Yeah. And you know what's odd about Fable? Like we've only seen. Have we only just seen cinematics with that one?
Taking this design, now we can really dig into material foundations. What is it actually made of? How is it physically accurate to the world? Now we get to take all the wonderful legacy assets that we have, bring them to life, and bring them to today's standards.
I think they realized that 343 is just like a tainted name now. So if anyone's like, oh, here's the next Halo, who's it made by? And you're like, oh, 343? Well, it's almost like the same attitude people have with Ubisoft now. When people hear like, oh, this is another Ubisoft game, oh, there's gonna be bugs, type of thing. So they had to like completely rebrand, go on Unreal Engine 5 now. So
We are really excited to be not just working on multiple projects, but also expanding our studio.
As a lifelong Halo player, I think the game's only going to get better when we get those new, unique perspectives and people bring in their expertise and passion for the Halo franchise.
We are looking for new talent as the projects that we're working on kind of get further.
Yeah, making a game is nuts, dude. I can't even
It is great
imagine.
to be part of a team that's growing because you can kind of see that force multiplied as people come in.
I have 2 words for you, Marcel. Halo Infinite. Well, I know Halo Infinite's not a fun game. I played it. Yeah, I didn't even bother with the story mode. I know Halo Infinite isn't that good, but they're going in a new direction. This should be good, right? I'm not saying like, oh, I can't wait for it. I don't even know what their game is. I'm just happy they're going a new direction, and they look happy too, right? Should that not be celebrated? I'm not saying like, oh, Halo's saved now. The next Halo game could be absolutely crap, but at least they've realized, hey, we've been doing crap. Let's go in a new direction. That should be at least acknowledge give them a little nod about that. Why are we poo-pooing? You guys congested? What's going on? Why are we poo-pooing? Have you had cheese? Too much dairy? What's happening? Why are we all poo-pooing? You're gonna look happy in the video. Go, okay, you know what?
And take on challenges and you can do more.
Imagine a place where you have the commitment that this is what we
You
want
guys
to do.
gassy?
Halo games,
What's going on?
and create those experiences. And you can express your talent, your creativity.
This guy didn't even want to be on video. He spent 7 years not being on video, and this is one time on video, and we're poo-pooing on him.
Professional ambitions in that place.
We're looking for designers, we're looking for artists, we're looking
How
for
pissed off you look? Because he want to be on camera.
Studio in a lot of ways, and I think that's pretty
They're
rare.
being filmed in the video. It's forced reaction. Director says, "Looking happy, you look happier. Look like you want to be what? Looks like you want. Looks like you want your next paycheck." Is basically what you're saying. Why can we not be? I don't understand. Why can we not just be like, okay, well, hey, things are looking good. Would you rather them just make the same crap, Halo Infinite Plus? Would you want that? No, they're going a whole other direction now. That's good. They realize, oh, what we're doing here is not good.
Rare.
And I think we arrived now.
Why
at
are you
the
guys
point where
shitting?
You see the beginnings of people to start to believe in the
Where's Lemons? Lemons, I need some order in
So
here.
much momentum that we have right now.
Balance the
Focus
chat,
and clarity
Lemons.
on not just
They're
what
getting
we're
out of
building,
hand.
but why we're building and kind of this next phase of Halo.
The worlds that we're building, the stories that we're going after.
The potential.
I think the
at Halo
shittings
right
deserve.
now
What? Lemons, you didn't even play Halo. What are you upset about?
is huge.
Halo Infinite was the last remnants of how we made Halo games in the past. That was our recipe. And what we are doing right now, we're changing that recipe.
New Dawn. Halo New Dawn? Is that what it's called? Damn, look at that logo. God damn. Video, yeah. If you really break it down, there's been 2 distinct chapters. Chapter 1, Bungie. Chapter 2, 343, and now I think we have an audience which is hungry for more. Oh no, dude! Who wrote this article? It's not helping me out here. It's not helping me out. So wait, to match the new approach, franchise Stewart 343 are changing. It's still them. I knew it. It's still 343. Regardless, just different name. It's like they're running away from a tax fraud. That's what they're doing. Oh no! Switching the stereo proprietary slip space engine to Unreal is a key part of that change. Previously, 343 needed a large portion of staff simply to develop and upkeep the engine its game ran on. Okay, so they realize, hey, we need an engine that makes our work a lot more efficient. So I'm glad they're moving on to Unreal Engine 5. You know, they're gonna give Fortnite more money. You know, they needed the confidence to switch Unreal. This isn't a decision taken lightly. The team had to be sure that the first Halo game to come out of a non-slip space engine would look and feel and sound like just like Halo. So, so basically they just made sure, because even the Halo game didn't even run properly, and like the models look rough in the first time and everything like that. So look at that gun, chat. Look at that gun. I bet you that gun goes pew pew to the pew. So we're never seeing the game until like 4 years from now. We started with the Master Chief Collections, which, by the way, the Master Chief Collection is probably one of the best they have currently right now. Carried out with a Halo Infinite. Oh, well, no, we don't want to talk about that. 3 was founded to create a Halo game, but the impressions I get is that its new incarnation as Halo Studios. The Halo Studio has been retooled to put the focus entirely on that goal, without distractions, without impediment, to create better games with players' hopes and wishes at heart of the inventor. See, look, they have your hope and wishes. Okay? So, Master Chief looks fat there. I'm just going to say that. Anyway, Halo has a new engine. They're no longer 343 Studios. They're now Halo Studios. They're now Halo Studios. So we'll see what they come up with. There's obviously no announcement. I guess they figured that, if we show off this game, people are gonna realize we're on Unreal Engine 5. It would have been nice if they're like, yeah, here's our plans for the next Halo game. Instead of just be like, yeah, we changed the studio's name and we are we changed the studio name and we are using Unreal Engine 5 now. So let's see. Oh no, if the next game comes out and is absolute ass, you guys could crap on it all you want. That is, but they're doing like a fresh start, Don't they deserve another chance? Unlike that other studio who not only like they were the day before devs being like, hey, we deserve a second chance even though we try to scam you. So we're going to try to scam you again by you giving us $20K for our game. But if you give us $200K, we'll add in all these other things to the game. Don't you remember those guys? Don't you remember those devs? So Bungie absolutely killed it. 343 killed it in completely a different way. Yeah. But now, like, even Bungie's not even profitable with PlayStation right now, with Destiny. So, and they spent like $1 billion on that one. And the guys, and then their management just busy buying cars. And then when they're like, yeah, look, come by my house and see all the expensive cars I got. And then like the next day after going to see his cars, you're fired, So anyway, I'm excited to see what Halo has to show. Happy to go in a fresh direction. The rename, it's not gonna fool anybody, but sometimes a name change could just be like a fresh start. If working on Unreal Engine 5 also allows them to work more efficient, that's great as well. And if the next Halo game is great, I want lemons, I want Swampy and Avocado to get a Halo tattoo. All right, it's on YouTube, so you have to do it now. That's the law. All right, leave your comments below of what your thoughts about this is as well. All right, thank you for watching this video.